Hello and welcome back to FIFA 15's biggest upgrades. Today we are taking a look at the Merseyside derby. We're doing Everton versus Liverpool. Of course, I'm an Everton fan, so I'm going to try and keep this as unbiased as I possibly can. But it might be a struggle, so let me know down in the comment section if you do disagree with anything. Anyone else you think that should have been in this video. And if you do enjoy it, make sure you smash that like as well. We're going to be taking a look at 3 players from each team, and I'm not going to lie, it was actually quite difficult to pick 3 from Everton, just because we had such a terrible season last year. But I have got 3, and I think 3 very deserving ones actually that I did manage to come up with. And we've got 3 from Liverpool. There's actually quite a few to choose from Liverpool. They played considerably better than us last year, and they've actually got quite a few more like silvers that were coming up and stuff like that. But you guys will see what I mean in a second. Quickly before we get into it, if you want to get yourself any coins, AJ Free is 8% off at IG Sky. Their link is down in the description. It's coming to the end of FIFA, and coins are very, very cheap. So you can go and try out all of the players that you might have wanted to throughout the year. But let's get in and start it off with Tom Cleverley for Everton. Now, people have always took the piss out of Cleverley, me included, and he was absolutely terrible when he played for Manchester United. He went on loan to Aston Villa last season, and he was actually pretty bloody good. So, 74 rated silver he was last year. I've only moved him up 1. Like I said, I was struggling for people that think could actually get upgrades, like +1s and stuff like that might happen, and Cleverley probably is going to get a +1 because he's already rated 75 on head-to-head in FIFA 15 already. But I usually like to give them like +2s and 3s and stuff like that. Literally just couldn't come up with anyone apart from Cleverley for the third person for Everton. So a +1 is what he's going to get. He's probably going to get it, even though it's not like the biggest upgrade to be including him in the video. He is in there anyway. He looks like a not too bad all-round centre midfield. +1 pace, 2 shooting, 2 passing, 1 dribbling, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2. Anyway, that is Cleverley. He looks alright, and he's probably going to go with my Everton team just because we've only really got Barkley or Osman for a camp. And at the start of FIFA, when I'm road to glory and up, I always like to try out an Everton team, so I'll switch them 2 in and out. Up second, we have got Brendan Galloway, and you guys might be thinking, who the bloody hell is Brendan Galloway? And I will tell you, he's actually been playing pretty bloody good so far this season. We're 2 games into the season when I'm recording this, Southampton and Watford, and he played pretty decent. He started both games with Baines being really injured and Oviedo just coming back. This is the guy that's playing, and you looking at his card, and he is 60 rated. Now, last episode I was talking about Spurs and Arsenal and having silver players starting for the better teams in the BPL, the top 10, top 6, top whatever you want to call it, teams in the BPL, and that it's absolutely crazy. This guy's a non-rare bronze, and he's played every game so far Everton have played this season. So I have gone and rectified that basically, and we've moved him up 5 ratings to a 65 rated. Still non-rare, but a silver this time. So it's still probably not what he deserves. Maybe it is what he deserves because we don't really know if he's consistently that good, but he's been playing like a high rated silver, a low rated gold basically the start of this season. Apart from his positional awareness, because he's young, he's actually a very good footballer, and bright things for the future for this guy. But for now, we've just given him some ridiculous stat upgrades. 8, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4. He's probably not going to get used by anyone in FIFA. He's probably the most deserving of an upgrade apart from the next one out of everyone in the Everton team as well, which is why, of course, I've put him in this video. And 5 is ridiculous, but he's a bronze, and he's playing in the BPL. He definitely deserves a hefty upgrade. So let's move on to that guy that I've obviously got to be talking about, John Stones. I am just praying that I am on holiday right now. By the time this video goes up, John Stones, please still be an Everton player, John. Please. I know we've said you're not for sale, but we've said that in the past, and Chelsea are looking at putting in apparently 40 million for him. Please just say no, please, John. Just, I don't know why I'm begging. He's never going to watch this video. Anyway, 71 rated John Stones in FIFA 15. Arguably one of the most underrated centre-backs on the whole game because he's incredible. He's basically better than Jagielka for us now, and he's like 81 rated. But like I've said, EA don't go too mental with their upgrades. They're not going to take someone from just a low silver and smash them up to like 80 rated gold or something like that. So I've moved them up to a 75 non-rare gold. 74 pace though. Got to be pretty decent. He's fast, he's decent at defending, he's tall, he's actually quite good at passing. I could have went a little bit mental with his passing and put that up about 20, but I've left it at 63. Like I said, I don't want to go too crazy. I want to be conservative with these estimates and actually get them accurate, because even though I think that John Stones is the best passer in the world, the guy who does the stats for EA probably does not, and this is much more likely with his +3. So that is John Stones, 75 rated, very good for your starter teams in FIFA 16, and hopefully when this video goes up, you're still an Everton player. Moving over to Liverpool then, we are starting it off with Danny Ings. He, of course, a new signing over to Liverpool. He's a silver in FIFA 15. He played 35 games last year. scored 11 goals and got 4 assists, which in the Prem, for Burnley, is a very, very good statistic. So I definitely think he deserves moving up to a gold. +4, bottom rung of the gold, 75 rated rare. But like I said, anyone with a stat over 83 is a rare card. So with that 90 pace, he's definitely going to be rare next year and definitely going to be a sweaty one for the start of your teams. 11 goals, like I said, means I've put his shooting up from 70 to 75. So it's a big upgrade in +5, but it's still not a ridiculously high stat. It's still 75 is like borderline gold, isn't it? So he's a very good sweaty card. He's a very good player. I don't know if he's really going to play this season for Liverpool because of Benteke and when Sturridge comes back and stuff like that, but he's just going to be on the bench and he's definitely going to be in everyone's FIFA teams. Up second for Liverpool then, we've got Felipe Coutinho, one of the scariest players to watch your team play against because he can do absolutely nothing all game and then all of a sudden just smashing in the top corner from 40 yards and change the game. It is mad. On his day, one of the best cams in the whole of the BPL. He can just run a midfield. Occasionally does just go missing, like I said, and won't turn up. But even then, when he does, he just gets the ball and just goes bang, 45 yards straight in the top corner. It is ridiculous. That is why I have moved him up to an 83 rated this season. So kind of in the realms of Eriksen, that sort of player. I think Eriksen might actually get a bit of an upgrade. I did Spurs last episode and he might go up 1 or something like that. But that would be putting him up with the best cams in the BPL. Coutinho is just underneath Eriksen, who I think is just underneath the level of like David Silva and people like that. So it's probably like David Silva, then the Eriksen type players, and then Coutinho is like pushing to get into there. He's only young, he keeps getting better. And he basically put him up to an 83. You can see that he's now got 80 shooting as well, which is the most stupidest, ludicrous stat upgrade I have ever given anyone to +12. But he's already gone from 68 to 78 with his informs on FIFA 15. And that inform, the 83 one, has only got 78 long shots. They should be about 85, 90. So I don't think 80 is actually too unreasonable for this guy. He's got very, very good shooting. Maybe not the best of finisher, but his long shots are certainly going to carry that stat for him. And all of those other stats are just basic little upgrades as he is going up to ratings. Finally then, to finish this one off, we're going to finish it off with Nathaniel Klein. A sweaty right back, going to be challenging Kyle Walker. His team of the season does already this year. His normal card is not quite up there because it doesn't have the 91 pace of Walker. But it is still pretty bloody good, 76 rated as you can see him there. And then as we go into FIFA 16, he's probably going to challenge Kyle Walker a lot. Walker might get downgraded actually, and this guy's probably going to get upgraded to a 78, 88 pace now. I've given +2 on that. And just looks like a very good sweaty right back for your team. And he's a very good player for Liverpool, of course. But that is where we are going to leave it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I hope I haven't been too biased. I did try to keep it nice and fair about the two teams that are from Liverpool. Of course, I support Everton, so I'm going to be a little bit biased towards them, but hopefully not too much. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you smash a like. Let me know what other teams you'd like to see me do when I come back from holiday. For now, though, that is where we're going to leave it. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.